I'm going to start off first by showing you a picture.
Okay.
Here you go.
Right. Big difference.
What do you think about that?
I really like it. I like the results. Yeah, for sure. I'm learning to smile again. Yes, it's a big difference. It looks like the same guy, it's just with almost perfect, or I would say perfect teeth, and not too bad of a beard either. I guess I just always put it in the back of my mind. Didn't want to think about it, thinking that people wouldn't notice, but I'm sure that they did. My sister, told me straight up, said you gotta do something about your teeth. That's when I became more aware and started thinking more often about it. Yes, apples. I mean, I can eat them if I chop them up in small pieces and eat them, but I don't feel comfortable biting onto an apple. About a month ago, I did feel very uncomfortable waking up one morning and my top back molar was very loose and hurt. I must have done something at night that just got into that situation. And that day I decided to start looking on the internet about my situation and what to do. So much that I came home from work that day and told my wife, hey, we're going to Mexico. I'm going to go get my teeth checked out. So that was on a Wednesday. We went to Mexico on a Saturday and got checked out by a dentist in Mexico. And they always say it's cheaper in Mexico. I got checked out. They told me everything would work out fine. They would be able to put brand new teeth on me and everything. But I was not convinced. I was not convinced because they promised everything to be really fast and was going to be perfect. So I knew in the back of my mind that it was going to be a more difficult process, or at least would be a better and more professional way to do it. And I searched on the internet dental implants, and you guys came up. You guys were one of the first ones, but as soon as I looked at your reviews, the people that the pictures, I thought to give it a shot. And after I came in here, I didn't look anywhere else. Honestly, didn't compare prices, did not compare anything. The attention, the lab, everything you have in house is very convincing. And I think this would be the best place. Well, the fact that I had never been put to sleep, I guess, for an operation, that was one big fear I had. But it went extremely well. A lot better than what I thought. Once I was done with that, everything else was very, very easy. It worked out real well. Yes, it was as easy as counted 3, and I was only able to count to 2, and then I woke up with, and I don't remember. Yes, for someone that has never been put to sleep to get something done, it was a little bit nervous at the beginning, but everything worked out good. First, in the first meeting that I had with Nick, I think, and then he showed me around everything. I felt very confident. I mean, I think I remember thinking, oh, this is a perfect place because everyone's so professional. You have everything in house. So the first impression I got from the place, from the company, was a very pleasant experience. So once I left here, I really didn't look anywhere else. I knew that the price was gonna be maybe a little bit different somewhere else or something, but that was not important to me. It was more feeling confident that was the right place to do. And after being in Mexico for a consultation, this was like a totally different world. And before I came here, I went to Mexico for a consultation, and it was not good. All my questions were answered. He was great from the day that he called me before the surgeries, asking me how I was feeling and everything. I can remember that I asked him if he was nervous, and he said no, then said, okay, then everything is good. As long as the doctor is not nervous, it doesn't really matter. Both of them were, great. To me, great doctors, great attention to my questions, my concerns, and they asked me a lot of questions too, which is good. They wanted to really feel or know exactly where my mind was as far as the whole process from the beginning till the last time I saw them. That's one of the main reasons why I feel I felt so confident coming here. Nick, for sure, like I said, first impression, very professional, not pushy at all as far as selling me the procedure. He answered all my questions. We ran into a situation where my blood pressure was too high for us to do the procedure right away. So we waited a little bit, but always kept in touch. And from then, everyone else, great. Smile when I come in, smile when I leave, and it's just a really, really good place to come in and get this procedure done for sure. If I had to do it again, I would come here to do it again. I was not conscious of how difficult it was me to smile before. Now I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm getting used to it. I just want to go out and say hi to people a lot more. Like I run my own business and I talk to customers all the time. They walk in now. I feel myself different than before. It's a night and day difference for sure. And that's the most important thing right now for me. Obviously, eating all types of foods and not having any issues. I got a lot of confidence back in me talking to people and seeing people, and I'm not afraid to tell them that I had my teeth done. Most people that know me, if they don't ask, I come forward and say, look, you notice anything new about me? And I tell them about the journey and everything. And a lot of my friends, family are my age, and everybody has a little bit of teeth problems, and they always asking, how did it go? And I might have a really good friend of mine that is interested in coming over and getting checked out. Yeah, that's moving forward. I think it's just talking to people a lot more confident and just not being concerned about my smile. It's not as hard as it seems to be at the beginning. I would say it's not hard at all because I had no pain. Like I said, I went to sleep for a few hours, woke up a little bit dizzy, but that was it. I had one difficult night, but that was it, the first night. And from then on, I just followed the doctor's instructions. If anyone is on the fence about doing it, I'd say do it. Don't hesitate. It changes your life for sure.